God's advice today. God's counsel for today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "Do not ignore what I am telling you, my beloved child, for this word is life, not merely sound or advice, but the very essence of my spirit, breathed directly upon your heart. It is not something you can save to reflect on later, as if it were optional or convenient. It is immediate direction, nourishment for your hungry soul. When I set a time, I am not merely pointing to a date on an earthly calendar. I am drawing a spiritual line, a sacred line that separates the old from the new, the barren from the fruitful, the waiting from the fulfillment." Did you know that there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It has greatly impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God desires to move in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God longs to bless each of us in unique and wonderful ways. That's why it's so important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team that is dedicated to bringing inspiring and transformative content, we invite you to explore our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique might also help you in your journey. Your support helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. Those who cross this line with faith step into the territory of promise, but those who hesitate, even if they love my name, remain bound by cycles of doubt and repetition. I tell you, this is the time to break through. This is the exact moment to act, even if your natural eyes see no change. For when I speak of 3 days, I speak of a sacred window, a gap between heaven and earth, where the invisible begins to touch the visible, and my will is manifested in power. Remember what is written, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. My child, if I have appointed this time, do not question it with your logic, just obey with faith. These next days are not ordinary. They are an invitation into the transformation I have prepared for you. Comment, I trust in the love of God, He is my refuge. My child, listen carefully. There are moments when I mark an exact point in your story, and this is one of them. It is not a random occurrence, nor a mere coincidence. It is a divine intersection, where earthly time aligns with the eternal rhythm of heaven. When I ordain 3 days, I am orchestrating something beyond your immediate understanding. Just as I did in the resurrection, in the Exodus from Egypt, and in many other pivotal moments, these 3 days repeat as a spiritual pattern of transformation. There is a sacred logic that weaves your pain into your victory, your loss into your promise. So do not fear this cycle, embrace it with faith, for it is the threshold between who you were and who you are about to become. Comment, I trust in the love of God, He is my refuge. Child, you cannot imagine how closely I have watched your silence. The days when your soul wept while your lips smiled did not go unnoticed before me. I saw your inner struggle, the invisible weight you carried, the battles you fought within yourself. And now, As a response to your constant cry, I am initiating a new move. Nothing that held you until now will have authority over you in the days to come. Though the fig tree does not bud and there are no grapes on the vines, though the olive crop fails, yet I will rejoice in the Lord, I will be joyful in God my Savior. Habakkuk chapter 3 verses 17 and 18. This is the time to rejoice not because of what you see, but because of what you believe. Your eyes will soon witness what your heart has long waited for. But for now, walk by faith, even when your steps land on the invisible. Comment, even in silence, I know God hears me and responds with love. Pay attention, my child, the time has come. The waiting has forged deep roots within you. The pain has shaped you. And now, without you even realizing it, the fruit is beginning to sprout. You do not depend on your own strength to continue, you depend on my faithfulness, which never fails. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. This is the time to let your faith speak louder than your logic and your obedience rise above your emotions. I am changing your mindset, healing wounds you didn't even know existed, and shaping a new character within you. These 3 days are like the womb of the earth, dark on the outside but full of gestation on the inside. Trust what I am forming in you, even if you can't see it yet. Comment, the faithfulness of God is my foundation, even when everything feels uncertain. Pay attention, my child, the time has come. The waiting has forged deep roots within you. The pain has shaped you. And now, without you even realizing it, the fruit is beginning to sprout. You do not depend on your own strength to continue, you depend on my faithfulness, which never fails. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. This is the time to let your faith speak louder than your logic and your obedience rise above your emotions. I am changing your mindset, healing wounds you didn't even know existed, and shaping a new character within you. These 3 days are like the womb of the earth, dark on the outside but full of gestation on the inside. Trust what I am forming in you, even if you can't see it yet. Comment, the faithfulness of God is my foundation, even when everything feels uncertain. My beloved, these days are not just about what will be removed from you, but what will be poured into you. The pain you feel is not punishment, it is preparation. The restlessness you carry is not confusion, it is transition. I am leading you through a spiritual portal, where old burdens will fall and new authority will be given to you. Do not resist this process. Do not despair in the silence. I am present even when I seem distant. Often, I am more real in the silence than in the noise. Therefore, set these 3 days apart. Disconnect from distractions. Go into your room, shut the door, and speak with me there. Because in that secret place, I will reveal secrets that will change your life. And when you speak little, I will speak much. Heaven is open over you, and what once seemed like delay is now revealed as divine construction. Comment, God is closer in the silence than I can imagine. Beloved child, I have marked this time with my eternal finger. It is a sacred time, untouched by chance, shielded by my promises. When I separate 3 days, it is because something great is about to be born. And what I am about to do in you will be so deep that it can no longer be ignored. People who once doubted you will witness the transformation. Environments that once suffocated you will no longer have power over you. You will become an answer where once you were a question. But first, it is necessary for you to surrender completely, to let go of control and trust in my ways, even when they go against your plans. For I am not committed to your plans, but to your eternal destiny. And that destiny requires faith, obedience, and total surrender. What is coming will be better than what you are leaving behind. Are you seeking a deep spiritual transformation in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take on this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller, more abundant life. My beloved child, listen carefully and reverently to this call that comes not from the earth, but from above. The time I have appointed for you is now. It is no coincidence, no ordinary season. I have set these days as sacred portals, heavenly moments where what once would have taken months of effort can shift in mere moments. The heavens are open above you, and my hand is extended. But I tell you, only those who are aware, surrendered, and aligned with my spirit will perceive the movement about to unfold. Do not wait for the crowds to move by faith. This week marks the beginning of something divine and specific, and I will start to impart revelations that will shape your future. Do not take this symbolically, this is concrete direction for your journey. My spirit will begin whispering into the ears of your heart words that bring discernment, new ideas, lost memories, and inspirations that will open invisible doors. Though all around you may seem calm, almost unchanged, within you I am igniting a light that cannot be extinguished. This is not a time to wander aimlessly. This is the day to listen with care and sensitivity. I will give you ideas that seem simple but contain eternal potential. It may be a memory of someone you need to forgive or a name that keeps returning to your thoughts. Do not ignore it. It may be a place you never considered but appears suddenly in your mind like a vision. All of this is part of the divine map I have prepared for you. As it is written, "Call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know." Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3. This week, if your soul is restless, you may miss these directions. But if you calm your heart, you will hear what others cannot. I will speak softly to you, and every whisper will be filled with destiny. Watch closely your thoughts. Some small reflections that arise may become the instructions that transform your journey by the end of this week. What I spoke to you in moments of silent prayer will start to manifest. That which seemed only a vague feeling will now be a clear call to action. Decisions that once felt complex will simplify. Opportunities that seemed distant will call your name. Old relationships may be revived with new purpose, and unexpected connections will appear suddenly. Do not be surprised by messages that arrive without warning or seemingly random encounters. They are my answers. But all of this will only solidify if you move forward with courage. Perhaps I will lead you to reconnect with someone you thought was no longer part of your path. Trust. Let go of what feels safe but hinders your growth. Free yourself from anything that limits your evolution, even if it feels comfortable. Walk by faith, not by fear. Say yes to what seems too big for you. Accept the call that seems impossible. This is the spirit of the time I have prepared. You do not need to understand everything now. I only ask that you begin. This is not a time for hesitation. It is the exact moment to respond to the promptings of my spirit. Every act of faith is a key that unlocks the doors to the supernatural. Every step you take, even without seeing the whole path, prepares the ground for the revelations that will come. This is the time of certainty, the time of divine confirmation. What you have prayed for in secret and waited on with patience is about to take shape. You will see clarity where there was doubt. As my word says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. This week everything begins to make sense. My voice will be a whisper that says, "This is the way." The time has come for me to confirm the plan I have for your life. My blessings will rest upon your choices, and doors will open before you, doors that no one can close. What you have sought with sincerity and hope will be touched by my hand of favor. But remember, I will not do what is your part. I am ready to act, but your preparation is what releases my movement. If I have appointed these days for deep advancement, it is up to you to decide if you will merely watch or fully participate. Prepare yourself, my child. Cleanse your inner being. Cast away what distracts you. A pure heart is fertile soil for revelation. Turn away from what steals your attention. Quiet your thoughts and arrange your space. Give up fleeting comforts, for it is in the sacrifice of the immediate that vision becomes clear. Prepare your heart and senses. Write down everything I show you. A distracted spirit misses the signs I send. Respond without delay, without inner debates. Immediate obedience is the gateway to the extraordinary. What lies ahead is not ordinary. You are not simply preparing for a new cycle, you stand before a watershed moment. These are crucial days. My child, there are windows I open that change everything. And there are moments that, if missed, alter not only your path but also the journeys of those connected to you. Some opportunities do not return. This is one of those times. Let me be direct with you. I have marked this week in heaven as the beginning of something eternal. And your spirit already knows this. So prepare as one chosen. Be sensitive as one who hears silent trumpets. And move as one authorized. Everything that was waiting will begin to move. And I will be with you in every detail. My spirit will be your counselor. Wisdom will come as a gentle breeze. And you will know you are mine, for all things will conspire for the good of those who love me and walk according to my purpose. Now go. Advance with courage. This is your time, this is your hour. My beloved child, hear me now with the fullness of your heart and the openness of your spirit. This moment you stand in is not ordinary, nor is it just another passing day in the flow of time. What lies before you is a sacred invitation, a unique window of opportunity, a divine threshold that will not remain open forever. The roots you have planted in your life, the seeds of your dreams and hopes, will not endure without deliberate nurture and alignment. This is a season that calls you to stop merely surviving and start truly building. To cease doubting your worth and your future and instead embrace the glorious path I have laid out for you. No longer delay your purpose. Move forward with courage and confidence, for this is far greater than a brief moment of 3 days. It is the opening to the rest of your earthly journey, a pivot point upon which your destiny balances. Understand this, my schedule is exact and purposeful. The timing of your awakening is not by chance but by divine orchestration. If you choose to respond now, if you ready your heart and spirit to move in harmony with this sacred timing, you will one day look back on these moments and proclaim that everything changed because of this precise alignment. I do not speak to you in subtle whispers or gentle suggestions. This is a summons, a calling as clear and undeniable as the dawn. It is a crossroads where your past meets your future, where old cycles end and new chapters begin. You will sense my nearness like never before. The unseen realm is stirring, unseen bonds forming, new roots breaking ground beneath your feet. There is a profound unfolding happening right now, a design not for tomorrow but for today. A spiritual urgency that will not come again in this form. Your choice to respond will either propel you toward the fulfillment of your purpose or leave you caught in the repetition of what has already passed. Do not treat this lightly. Do not hesitate or doubt, my precious one. This message is not common knowledge or everyday advice. It is clarity itself, a divine awakening that stirs your very core. I have appointed this week, this sacred moment in your timeline, for breakthrough and advancement beyond what you have seen or imagined. Prepare your spirit with decisive action. Receive what I give with open arms, then step boldly into the future that awaits your embrace. From this time forward, your existence will not be as it was before. I interrupt your usual pace with this message because your calling demands it. The journey you have desired and longed for is beginning now in earnest. What I am about to bring forth in your life cannot be stopped or reversed. Though you may not fully feel it yet, something extraordinary beyond the ordinary has already commenced. The conditions that once held you back have shifted in your favor. Paths that were once closed are opening wide, and vigor is pouring into your soul. The blessing I am releasing is unmistakable and unstoppable. You have asked for transformation, and the answer has arrived. This is not merely a word of encouragement, but a direct confirmation from my heart to yours. What was hidden in quiet moments will now become visible to all, a public declaration of your progress and your triumphs. A vast revelation awaits you, one that originates from my very essence and cannot be hindered by anything on earth. Soon, a deep calling will settle on your spirit, a sense of direction so strong you cannot ignore it. You will witness doors opening without earthly explanations, and the journey before you will be powered by a mighty surge from my presence. Remember this day well, for it marks the beginning of a sacred movement in your life, a sacred momentum that no worldly force can impede. Take a moment now, breathe deeply and reflect on this truth. The very course of your existence stands on the brink of a great alteration, something so immense it surpasses your human understanding. I am unveiling a divine opportunity no one can shut. My actions are reshaping the core of what you believed possible. This is more than a typical day. It is a divinely chosen starting point for a season of unprecedented speed and release. What was once held back will now flow freely. What seemed impossible will be made attainable. Mark this moment, for it is when I stepped openly into your life's path with clear purpose. The transformation you have awaited is not approaching, it is already here, fully present, carrying the unmistakable imprint of my will. You will not need to force what is coming. The way will reveal itself naturally, asking only for your trust and your willingness to walk forward. Perhaps you have endured long seasons of waiting, frustration, and closed doors. Times when uncertainty clouded your vision and your heart grew weary. But hear me now, your season of waiting is complete. What seemed like silence was actually my careful orchestration behind the scenes, unseen but perfectly timed. I have never forgotten you. My presence is nearer than you realize, and this is your appointed moment for the purpose I have set before you. My timing is flawless, I do not guess or falter. I establish and bring to completion every step you need to take. All the challenges you faced were not merely to survive but to prepare you to reach this exact point in time. You are not behind, nor are you late. You are perfectly on time for what I have ordained. This moment is a gift, a divine moment tailored precisely for you. The way ahead is illuminated with my light, your spirit strengthened by my power. Step forward boldly, my child, with confidence in the journey ahead. Embrace this sacred beginning, for it is the foundation of all the good things I am pouring into your life. Trust that I am with you in every step, guiding, supporting, and empowering you to walk into the fullness of your destiny. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.